baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.
What's up, guys? Today we are testing pumpkin seed milk on the Kuvings CS700. I know a lot of you guys are working off this machine, and this info is also applicable to the Kuvings C7000 in Evo 820 slow masticating juicers in general. So we're going to give it a test today. I'm getting some soaked because somebody tested it yesterday on Instagram, one of my juicer friends, and he said he soaked them for a few hours and it worked really well. So we're going to test soaked versus unsoaked, test yield, test texture, see what we think, see what we like. I've got a heavy day of juicing here at the juicery. We'll check back in a few hours once those have soaked. If you are new around here, welcome to my sister and I's juicery. We've been doing this for 8 years. We started out of a food truck, went to farmers markets, came into this, renovated this storefront 3 years ago. I don't know. We've been doing this for a long time. We've got all kinds of cold press machines. I know a lot of you guys are getting started with the Kuvings, so that's why we're going to do that video today. We also have business resources. If you're looking for recipes, we sell our full menu, 30 plus of our best selling recipes. You can check that out in the link description. In the description box down below, there's a link. We also offer business consulting, all the things. So I know if you're watching this, you probably have a Kuvings CS700 and you're just getting started, and we offer all of the help and resources to get you guys up and running, because we've been there, we've done that, and we want to help you guys along your journey. We'll check back in a few hours. I'm gonna juice up a 16-pound watermelon today, so go check out my Instagram. Hopefully I can get some content up there with that thing, because it's a monster. Alright, we are back. These have been soaking for a few hours. We'll weigh them to see how much water they took on. So they took on about an ounce of water. These aren't like almonds. Almonds have a lot more surface area to absorb liquid. Almonds take on about 57% of their weight within the first 24 hours of soaking. Pumpkin seeds are also way more affordable than almonds. If you're making almonds or cashew milk, so expensive, well over $10 a pound. These are more like a third to a half of the price, especially if you're buying wholesale for a juicery or a bigger operation. You can definitely get a good deal on these. They're packed full of nutrition. I just did a post on this. Lots of magnesium, lots of folate. You can do a quick search to find the health benefits, but these are also really good for you, and super easy to make, super easy to juice. Normally here at the shop, when I'm pressing our pumpkin seed milk, I'll do the 1 cup of pumpkin seeds and then 1.5 cups of filtered water, and that will yield 12 ounces. So we'll compare yield, but you can always expect to get a higher yield from a masticating juicer because there is more fiber that makes it through the juicing process. So to this, we will add 1.5 cups of water, and we'll just scoop it into the Kuvings. Water quality is super important here. There's only 2 ingredients in this, and they both need to be top notch. We have a water filter here at the shop, but you can buy distilled water or whatever at the grocery store if you don't have access to high quality water. But as far as shelf life goes, if your almond milks or whatever milk it is, pumpkin seed milk, is going bad after a couple days, look into your water quality. We'll juice up the soaked ones first, and then we'll do unsoaked and see how that compares. – 12 ounces unstrained. Honestly, if I was working with this juicer regularly, I would try my best to not have to strain it, or to find a wider comb strainer. I work with a lot of people that use this machine. In our private business training, we talk about this juicer a lot, and the most time-consuming thing is trying to strain it. So I would just try and avoid that at all costs, because it's going to be, there's a lot more fiber in this juice. So let's strain it here and see. I think some things are going to be harder than others, apples maybe, but this is not an issue. It took 5 seconds to run it through there. Obviously on a bigger scale, you're going to have more pulp, but that wasn't bad at all. All right, we're going to do the unsoaked and see what we get. I did open up the hopper here. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Filter looks great. You're never going to be pressing that crazy of amounts of pumpkin seed milk because this is a concentrate, so you'll dilute this with up to 52 ounces of filtered water, or just use it as a creamer. The main reason I'm making this video is a lot of people are making our unicorn juice right now, and this is drizzled on the top of a sweet beet recipe. So it's a creamer-like, it's very thick consistency. You can definitely water it down, but I always water it down after I make it. That way you're not running excess liquid through your juicer or having excess liquid in your press chamber.
Let your head down, be
It's really good. I mean, its taste is the exact same as the cold press. It is more gritty. It's not as clean as the cold press, but you can expect that with any recipe as far as transferring from cold press to masticating. It's really good. I actually really like masticated nut and seed milks because they have that texture that it's just a nice experience as far as like smoothie like. It's nice. Just poured in like a cup of water, and then I'm gonna let it out. We'll let that drain out all the way. Then we'll grab our unsoaked. If you are making pumpkin seed milk on the Kuvings, soak your pumpkin seeds.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you grind them before in the blenders?
Nope. So that didn't work at all. I think they're just too hard of a texture. So definitely soak your pumpkin seeds. I'm glad that we tested that. I got a few messages. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. I got a message from somebody saying that it didn't work. I think they just need to be softened up a little so that they can work their way through the filter. They're just too hard. Some of our favorite pumpkin seed add-ins are instant coffee and matcha. There's great ones, tons of fun superfoods at Terrasol. You can make all kinds of like freeze-dried berry milks, all the fun things. You can also keep it as a creamer consistency and add it into your smoothies if you want a nice creamy smoothie. This should last a solid 4 days, 3 to 4 days in the fridge. If you add sea salt and like a sweetener, the sea salt does act as a preservative. All right, thanks for following me around as I experimented this. I'm glad we did this. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. If you're interested in the Kuvings CS700, there is a whole playlist here on YouTube. Highly recommend checking that out. I've juiced a 16-pound bag of carrots on it, as well as a bunch of other things. So go check out the playlist. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.